Good morning, listeners, and welcome to the Trade Talk podcast. This is Shrikant Chouhan from Kotak Securities, PCG Research. Listeners, we have started recording the same podcast in Hindi, and those who are interested in listening to the same or Hindi version can follow our YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and Telegram channels. Globally, the equity markets are trading in the positive territory. Especially the US markets did unexpectedly very well and closed 0.5% higher from 0.5% in negative. Singapore Nifty is up 150 points. It is interesting to note that even though the 10-year bond yield jumped to the levels of 3.45%, the dollar index is falling or failing to cross the barrier of 110, which is actually helping emerging markets to rebound from lower levels, or the fall is minimal as compared to the expectations. Technically, on Monday, after the morning sell-off, the market arrested between the levels of 17,450, 17,400, where we were betting that the market should arrest and rebound. In fact, the market manages to close above the mark of 17,600, which was little bit unexpected, but eventually we saw the market closing above the levels of 17,600. And today, after the gap up opening, we need to see that whether the market manages to fill bearish gap or bearish breakaway gap which the Nifty has left between 17,865 and 17,821. So if we see the market is filling to the same in today's date, then it will ease the selling pressure or it will ease the bearishness of the short term. Otherwise, we feel that market can again come down to the levels of 17,700 or maybe 17,600 again. In case after opening higher, if we see a quick drop to the levels of 17,700 or 650, then there we should look for adding some long positions with the stop loss at 17,550. Now the important level which we are going to follow is 17,550, and below that the chances of hitting 17,450 or 400 would turn bright. For the Bank Nifty, there was some activity in yesterday's trading session, but broadly as compared to Nifty, Bank Nifty failed to perform. Broadly, we are of the view that Bank Nifty is very close to its all-time highest levels of 41,800, and maybe that's the reason it is finding difficulties to sustain at higher levels. On the dismissal of 41,800, 850, we can expect further more activity or maybe the next level of uptrend in the market. But otherwise, we are expecting Bank Nifty to consolidate between the levels of 41,500 and 40,500 on the downside. Other indices actually failed to perform, but in that auto index was little bit better, and there we saw some activity. Mid cap, small cap stocks are doing well. They are exhibiting their strength on a day-to-day basis. Finally, if we go through with the IT index, then there the weakness is still there. But again, we are of the view that we should be buyer if there is a medium to long term view, and in next 2 days of time we will get an opportunity to enter into the sector with a decent levels and with a decent upside on the high side. Friends, that's all from my side for the day. With this, I am ending today's morning podcast. Thank you very much for listening me, and have a great day to all of you.